money, and he has no part in it, and he's not really making a lot of income. And so Jasmine becomes the one supporting them both from her modeling and her other gigs, and this puts a lot of strain on their relationship. Now, here's the other thing about Ryan. Bro is just a jealous-ass dude. He's always like, babe, who are you talking to? Let me see your phone. He's that guy. He's also kind of an abusive dude. And so he and Jasmine fight a lot, and their relationship ends up on the rocks, and then they separate, and then they get back together. It's all very shaky. But then, out of nowhere, the same production company that produced Megan Wants a Millionaire, they decide to produce another reality show called I Love Money. And since they worked with Ryan before, they want him to come down to Mexico where they're filming and be a contestant on the new season. And this is a competition reality show, so the winner of the season gets a grand prize of $250,000. Nice. And Ryan, he really needs this money. He needs this money so that he can finally prove to his wife that he's capable of supporting them both. And so he tells the producers, hell yeah, I'll do it. And he goes from Las Vegas down to Mexico to film. And the whole time he's down there filming the show, Jasmine had stayed back in Las Vegas. So the whole time he's like texting her and he's blowing up her phone with a bunch of jealous shit. Where you been? Who you hanging out with? Are you cheating on me? Now, it's unclear if she was actually cheating on him. It's rumored that she was, but regardless, the whole thing is very dysfunctional. Anyway, a month or so later, the show, I Love Money, ends, and Ryan actually ends up winning the $250,000. So now he's got this money and his wife is gonna be so impressed. So he goes back to the US and he tries to work things out with Jasmine, because they had been fighting a lot. And from there, the two decide to take a trip over to San Diego, because they're going to attend some charity poker tournament. And so they travel to San Diego and they get there and they're in their hotel, and this is where shit gets dark. Because allegedly, Jasmine had been planning on leaving Ryan. I mean, it's clearly a chaotic marriage, and she's essentially done trying. And allegedly, she had been texting with an ex. And so Ryan finds all this out, and so they've been fighting this whole trip. Now, we don't exactly know what happens here because there are no other witnesses, but at one point, they're parked in Jasmine's car, and they get into a huge argument, and Ryan finally just loses it. And bam, he hits her, and then he hits her again and again, and then he reaches out and he grabs her neck, and he strangles her. And Jasmine, she tries to fight back, but it's no use. He's too strong, and unfortunately, she ends up unalived. Then Ryan picks her up and he brings her back to the hotel room where they're staying, and then he bundles Jasmine's body up into a suitcase and he brings that suitcase